if a young person says like, oh man, like my hard work doesn't make a difference, so I might as well stop trying, like that stuff also breaks my heart. It's like, look, you should be trying really hard, even though I'm not going to bullshit you and say like you're trying really hard means that you're going to accomplish all of your goals, that or the rest of it. But we still need you to be positive and work on whatever it is, whether it's something in your community or an artistic endeavor or at your job or whatever. It's like a both and or a nuance thing. It's like, I do not think that hard work is going to be the path to accomplishing your dreams as much as we've been selling it. But we still need folks to act like them showing up and working hard will be at least helpful toward increasing their chances.
Yeah, absolutely. And these are all really important points, I think, because the alternative of having people completely disengaged is disastrous, and we're seeing in a lot of instances. But part of what I'd add to that is businesses would benefit if they invested in people. The studies that they do about attrition and turnover at big companies and small companies will blow your mind. That over $1 trillion each year in profit is lost in America alone from people leaving their jobs because they can't make their lives work or they're burnt out. And if you $1 trillion with a T, if you invested that money into making life sustainable and having people take time off and have lives outside of work, you could still work hard. You would find people would be more productive, more creative, loyal to their companies if they were able to have better separation. It's a boon to innovation. It's a boon to the economy. It makes us more durable and more dynamic as a country to invest in workers. And that is really what I think is missing from the conversation. It's, if you pay people more, it's not that people are entitled or don't want to work. It's that they want it all to work. They want people in this country do love to work. It's embedded in our DNA in ways that it's not in other countries. I go to France in this book, and one of the things that really stands out to me is when you go to a museum in France and tons of cultural institutions, there's on the admissions board of ticket counters, it says, if you're a job seeker, you're unemployed, there's a lower rate of admission. You pay less. Can you imagine that in the States, where if you are unemployed, you could walk into
get out of here
and they want you to have a life outside of work, even if you don't have a job. That is a cultural norm in other places that I think is so meaningful that we could never fathom introducing here. Even though it just sends a message that there's more to life than work. And I think that would make work seem less daunting and terrible to people if it wasn't so all-encompassing.
Well, the U.S. is certainly somewhat pathologically industrious. And one of the reasons why I was for a 4-day work week was because of studies that have shown that you can get just about the same thing done or more in some cases, but also just experience. It's that, work just kind of expands or gets compressed based on the schedule. I mean, if you give me 4 days to get it done, I'll get it done in 4 days. You give me 5 days to get it done, I'll get it done in 5 days.
Absolutely. What I love about that also is there's not when you condense the time, it takes out the performative aspect of work. This is something in Denmark's another example where if you are at the office at 7 o'clock at night or 11 p.m. at night, cranking out a long day, it doesn't make you seem loyal or like you're committed to the cause. It makes people wonder, are we understaffed? Is there some kind of inefficiency here? What's wrong with this company that somebody is working this late? It's a problem. It's not honorable. It's an issue. And for us, this work theater and this sort of performative staying late and devotion to cause is part of how we prove that we're getting ahead. But again, if we condense the time, we would still get the work done. And we're not judging the work based on whether it's actually good. It's all these other sort of ancillary things like the person shows up late or goes to all the happy hours. There's this great Onion headline that's, most incompetent worker shines at the office holiday party once again. It really stands out how the things that have nothing to do with work, but the performance of work matter here in ways that other places kind of don't adopt or don't buy into.
Hey YouTube, thanks for watching. Please do hit like and subscribe and hit that bell if you want to be notified every time a new episode drops. Thank you.